All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Tensorflow course, and we're still going over our Understanding Visual Transformers module. We actually started building code for this particular module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, yesterday, I believe the last thing we left off with was implementing this or copying this piece of code here from the documentation. So we're going to pick up what we left off with this today. So the TF image method above will be the first piece of live code we'll be implementing in this module. We will save this method to a variable called patches. Then we will pass in a tf.expand dimension method and pass test images and axis equals 0 as parameters to be stored in a variable called images. Next, we will have our 16 by 16, which will be the patch size. The stride is also 16 because we want to have it match the value of the sizes, which will allow us to have compact patch extractions. Now you can see here we have our patches variable. This is going to store our tf.image.extract patches. You see here our images equals tf.expand dot no not dot but underscore dimensions. There's going to be parameters of test image and axis equals 0. Then we have our sizes of 1, 16 by 16 by 1, and our strides of 1, 16 by 16 by 1. And then the rates, I explained to you what the rates were yesterday. Let's go down now. Now, with that being done, let's configure our patch size. So this is how we're going to run everything here. You can see this is the same as the one above. I just have this one here uncommented out. So this is going to be the actual one that we run. And you can see it's configured a little bit differently. You can see we configured our patch sizes and stride sizes. You can see here this one has 1, 16, 16, 1. This here is set to our configured patch sizes that we have that we actually specified earlier in our code. And let me actually show you that really quickly. So let me see if we have actually brought that over. It should be brought over so we have everything. So you can see here, this is where we got our patch size from. Now, I don't see patch size. Maybe we updated or we're going to update it. Okay, so we don't have the patch sizes yet, so we're going to update it, and it's going to get added to this configuration list here. And that'll actually cut out a bunch of having to retype the patch sizes out over and over again. So eventually, probably going to add that to this list here so we can move forward. Now, basically, that's what we have so far. And what we're going to do is we're going to run everything right now to make sure everything is good and everything can run before we move forward. Because as you know, everything is built off the top of each other, like I always say. So I want to make sure that this is actually runnable and compilable before we move forward, so we don't have a bunch of errors and bugs we have to fix later on down the line. So we're going to do that overnight. We're going to run this code to make sure everything is compiled correctly, and then we're going to move forward from there. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.